this to a few places. I'm streaming Remake and Hangout. And yeah, hopefully a few people will show up today. We're going to have some pretty cool stuff. Pretty much just like 2 hours of streaming, I think. So it should be fun. So yeah, let's set some goals, I guess. I don't know. We don't really need like a ton of goals, but I do have some ideas, I think, of what I want to do. So let's go into Notion and see kind of what those might be. Okay, so fixing that, I think the launch though is the thing I want to do the most. So add a note to the website features page. Okay. Add section to features page. And we're going to say file upload launch. Post to Twitter, make a log, product hunt, makers, etc. Okay, and we might also want to make like a social share image, like social card image. I think that's all. For that, I think there are some other things I want to do, but I think that's going to take a decent amount of time. I guess the other thing we could do is do this. Better README. I think working on the README would also would always be good. On README, on docs, and maybe let's investigate this issue. And let's fix this issue too. And then let's actually look over all remake feedback and compile it into a single document. Okay. I'll just copy that. Okay, so I think that's good for now. So we'll just say like stream to do. And we're going to say other here. We might not even get to other. We might just do the file upload launch. Okay, so what's the first thing? Add a section to the features page. So actually first I want to just go to like the docs. There's no way to get back to the home page from here, huh? That's interesting. Nice, I really like this. Okay, so let's see. We have the home page, we have the documentation. The logo's a little bit different, but I'm kind of okay with that. So we have what is Remake, what is CRUD. I like that. High level overview. This page could use a little work. But let's go down to the new page that we made. So this is for file uploads. Okay, so Remake comes with the ability to trigger file uploads. All you need is an input type file element and a few attributes. Remake takes care of uploading the file to a user directory, showing the file's upload progress, sending the file's path back to you, This is an example of the upload progress. And then you just have one step. Tell Remake where to insert the file after it's done uploading. How to upload files. You get all the features listed above in just a few lines of HTML. This is the HTML, and then we explain how the code works. Yeah, I think those could be a little bit clearer. Let's just clean them up real quick. Go GitHub and Remake. Oh, actually, I forgot to tell one person that I am streaming. Okay. So we're in Remake. We're going to do npm run site serve. And that should give us localhost 8080. And now we can go to the same page, file uploads, and we can open this in our text editor. Let's open up a Remake. And we'll go to file, already got it, file uploads. Okay, so there's a few things I want to clean up about this page. So I'm fine with the title. I don't know why that's yeah, that should be big, I think. Although I guess these are H2s too, huh? They're H2s indeed. Okay, so we'll keep it in H2. Okay. Remake takes care of, I think this should be bold. And then I think this should say you just have one step. And bolded. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay. I don't know, this feels like an orphan over here. Remake comes with the ability to trigger file uploads. All you need is an input file element and a few attributes. I feel like that's the place for the code example. Yeah. And how file uploading works. Okay. Then we'll repeat the code example down here. With you get file uploading, I'll say 1, file uploading, 2, a progress bar notification, 3, the ability, okay, you get file uploading, a progress bar notification, the ability to insert the file into the page, and 4, saving all this, the newly uploaded file to the database. We'll say with the following code. Okay, so let's see how this looks. Nope. File uploading to a progress bar notification. 3, the ability to insert the file into the page. The file is inserted into the page, and 4, all the data is saved. Or we'll say like the file's upload path is saved to the user's data. Okay, let's try this. With the following code, how about with a minimal amount of code, you get file uploading. Okay, so this, I don't like this, how much space there is here. What is up with my paragraph tags? Margin bottom 1.5. I don't know. Should it be 1.5? I think it should just be 1, to be honest. So let's look at style CSS. Paragraph. Do we have something? There we go. 1. Let's see how this looks. That looks better, I think. Okay, we're going to go to file uploads and a few attributes. Do upload and display a file. Okay. Remake comes with the ability to trigger file uploads in a few lines of code. Trigger a file upload in a single line of code. Okay. And then we'll just put the single line of code here. Okay. We want HTML. Okay. And I think this should work. I'm not positive this will work. So let's just check it. Oops. cd remake framework. And we'll run npm run dev here. And we'll do localhost 3000. It takes a little bit to start up though. So it's probably going to take another couple seconds. Hey FIFA Lock, welcome to the stream. I believe you're the first one here. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we're going to sign up. We're going to do James. I think I might have already used James here. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just choose a new person. Okay, sign up. Okay, and now we want to go to like file, upload something. I think we have this. I think we already have a test for this. Test page. So if we go into pages, no we don't. Okay, so we'll just say like, we'll just name this file upload test. .hbs, and we're going to put in the thing we think is going to work, which is this single line of code. Now, I guess the thing about this is it's not going to know what to do with the file after it uploads. It kind of needs somewhere to put the file. So let's see what happens. I think it's not going to work. But let's see what happens. It might upload it. I'm not sure. So it did. It uploaded it, but then it said, I can't find replace. Because we're trying to convert camel case to dash. Okay, so we could make this work. I mean, it does already upload the file, but I mean, it's not like effective. Hey, CloudHawk13, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I think we should probably make it work. I think it should probably just work. So let's go into input.js, we'll go into file upload, and let's see what we're doing. So we do the Ajax upload. On progress, we set the percentage on the uploading notice. We reset the file input, and we have this callback. Those are all fine. Then on success, we set the file data. That's where the problem comes in. This is actually the only problem. So set file data, we get the camel case key name, and then we set the value of the closest key name, and then we call the save function. So I think we can just do this. If there's if there is a camel case key name, then we want to set the value of the closest key. Otherwise, we're just going to upload the file and whatever. They can do whatever they want with it. I don't know how they're going to be able to figure out where they stored the file, but that's something that they can worry about. Boom. File upload successful. Okay, so now we are telling the truth about it being that easy to upload a file. So let's go into Remake framework, and we're going to say allow uploading the file, and let's uncheck this actually so we don't commit that. Allow uploading a file using, and hey Exao, welcome to the stream. Really appreciate that you're here. Using an input that doesn't have a name attribute. Okay, cool. So now our file upload is a little bit more flexible. It will allow us to upload a file using just this. So now we can go back to our documentation. Oh no, Twitch through VPN is rough. Oh man, Salvin, I'm glad you're here though. You might be able to just, can you like just turn on audio? Is that possible? So let's see, we're going to say Remake comes with the ability to trigger a file upload in a single line of code. Maybe let's move this image to the top. Okay, Remake comes with the ability to trigger a file upload in a single line. All you need is an input. All you need is a single element. Okay, cool. A single element and a few attributes. How about like if you want to display the file, display or link to the file after it's uploaded, all you need is 2 more elements and a few attributes. Another TV viewer, welcome to the stream. Solvin, welcome back. Oh, thank you, Solvin. I really appreciate that a lot. Do you like this little, oh, actually, sorry. I forgot you can't see. I really didn't do that intentionally. Okay, so, file uploads. Let's go down to 520 with that. Okay, so Remake comes with the ability to trigger a file upload in a single line. We'll say using a single line of HTML. How about Remake can trigger a file upload using a single line of HTML. Well, I made this image showing like a file being uploaded to a browser. I'm kind of proud of it. I kind of think it's kind of cool. But I did it based on like other icons created by other people. Okay. So Remake can trigger a file upload using a single line of HTML. If you want to say that, if you want to display the file after it's uploaded, you just need a couple more elements. You just need a couple more elements and a few attributes. Oh, nice. Thank you, Salvin. A few attributes. Remake takes care of... Oh, shoot. I just remembered. I just committed... I just committed and pushed out code to the Remake framework on the master branch without like any check or anything. I mean, like, it wasn't a huge change. It was like a one-line change, but I shouldn't get in that practice without like realizing what I'm doing. Okay, if you want to display the file after it's uploaded, you just need a couple more I'll just say you just need a couple more lines of HTML. More lines HTML. I'll just say lines. You want to display the file after it's uploaded. How about to display the file after it's uploaded, you just need a couple more lines. Let's not get too excited about that. Remove that exclamation point. Okay, so Remake takes care of uploading the file to to a user directory, showing the file's upload progress. Let's put showing the file upload progress first, and then we can move this image to the top of this section. Oops. Oh, shoot. Need to add. Did I misspell something? Oh. How can you see that on your phone? To display the file after it's uploaded, you just need to add a couple more lines. I mean, I think that's kind of implied. To display the file after it's uploaded, you just need a couple more lines. I just don't want it to flow to the next line. Like if I say to add a couple more lines, it barely fits. Barely fits. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave that. I'm just worried about it not fitting on one line and just having like an orphan, word over here. Yeah. Yeah. No, I was just worried about the orphan word. Okay. Remake takes care of I don't know. I guess I can put this like in the middle here. I've like struggled with where to put this image. Let's see. Showing the file's upload progress. That's not good. Let's just put it afterwards. And let's align it to the right. So we'll do, how are we gonna align this to the right? There's like a million ways to align this to the right. I think the best way though, wait, we're setting the max width on the parent. So I think we want to, I think we have to float the parent, but then we have to have a clear after it. Or we can just have a parent that has display flex, style display flex, and then I forget how you align things using flexbox. I know you can do margin right auto. It's kind of the best way, but I wish I remembered how to do it on the parent element. Okay, so that didn't work. Display flex, margin left auto, my bad. Okay, so still not good. I don't know where to put this. I mean, maybe it just needs to be bigger. No, that's not the solution. And I don't think changing its position was the solution either. I think I'm just going to put it above these three. Okay. So showing remakes takes care. No, that looks horrible. Okay, we're gonna just put this after and just decide that that's the best place we can put it, and oh well. So remake takes care of. Well, I think we could just move this to the bottom. Oh, that's true. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Jeez. Yeah, we just have to write HTML then, but that's fine. So we'll do like OL, LI, okay, and OL, okay, great. So now we've got that. Now we just need to put it in, oh, this actually kind of works out. So we're gonna actually make a custom style. So do we have any flex code here? Oh wow, this is old school. Why did I put web? Oh, good flex there. Okay, page layout. Do we have any utilities in here? Utils, slanted link, spacers, image border, upcoming widget, toggle button. Okay, so we're gonna have like a side by side. We'll just call it side by side. We'll do display flex. Okay, and then we're gonna grab do div class side by side. This new keyboard is killing me. The arrow keys are just the smallest things ever. Oops, what did I just do? Okay, there we go. So we got side by side. Display flex is not working. Where's my side by side? Is this? Oh, this is the outputted one. What other change did I make to this? This is that's the one that gets overwritten every time. Okay, so we want the site source style. So I don't know what I changed in here. Hopefully it was nothing major. Okay, we'll go down to utils again. We'll make a side by side again. So side by side, and it's just going to be display flex. Okay, great. So now we've got these side by side. So I think by default, so we want this to be bigger and that to be smaller. Right now they're equal. I'm not sure what the best way to do this is. I mean, I could just hard code it, right? Just hard code 2/3 and 1/3. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the best thing I can think of right now. Okay, so let's do... Yeah, it's decent, but this kind of wraps and this is a little big. Also, what is going on here? Why is there margin on the top? Oh, this image is kind of big. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, it's not terrible. So let's do like third. Or how do we do 1/3 in let's look up like Flexbox grid CSS. Okay, look up this thing. How do they name it? Call small. Okay, so we'll just do call. Oh, it has to be out of something. No, I don't like that. Okay, we'll just call ours like 1/3. And then we'll just say width 33%. We can even say 33.33. And then 2/3. And we're making our own little grid system here. So we'll do 66.66. Okay, so now we have class 2/3, and class 1/3. Great. Huh. It's not great, but I think we have some wiggle room here because wait, why is this? Is that really? That's 2/3 and 1/3. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. That's gigantic. What? Is it because of the padding? No, that doesn't even affect it. Wait. Why is it outside of it? Do these have negative margin? Okay, margin left. They do have negative margin. Okay, so now they're inside. But still, it's 1/3 and 2/3. Okay, so that's a bit harsher than I was thinking. Is it? You know what? I'm gonna like confirm this. Let's see. So what is my... Is it not including the padding? Do I not have a border? The border box set to border box? I do. I have the box sizing set to border box. What is going on? Why is this padding? Okay, you know what we're going to do? We're going to wrap this inside a div that's got a class of... Jeez, this keyboard stinks. Okay. So we're going to do this. I think it is helping my back, though. That's the one good thing about this keyboard. I wish I had gotten the bigger keyboard, though. It wasn't even more expensive. It was just a lot bigger. So yeah, this is 2/3, and that is 1/3. So we've got 470 and 235. If you double 235, that's 470. Wow. I obviously don't know math. 2/3 is a lot bigger than 1/3. I guess it's double, right? So that makes sense. So what do I what do I want more? I think I want like 3/5, or let's divide it into 12, right? We said we didn't want to do the grid thing, but we could have 6, 7, like, what would it be? Like, we don't want 8 to 4, because that's the same thing we have now. So we would want 7 to 5. 7 to 5, and then all of a sudden we go back one more, we're 6 to 6. We don't want 6 to 6. Ay, ay, ay. Let's do 3/5. like totally crazy. Okay, that's fine. And we'll do 2/5. Okay, so 2/5 is, so 1/5 is 20%, so we'll just have 40% here. And 3/5 is 60%. Okay, that might feel better. So we'll do 3/5, and here we'll do 2/5. Okay, that looks better. And now we just need to make this image bigger. Ice Poseidon. Hello, mate. I don't know what that means. Can you use... Yeah, you should be able to. I tested it, and it should work. Are you having trouble with it? What is... Hello? I don't know what hello meet means. But, yeah, you should be able to use it. You can't use Apples or Androids. They're too complicated. Okay, yeah. Well, you should be able to do it in Windows. Just, yeah, follow the instructions on the documentation. So it's docs.remaketheweb.com, and then just go into the install and setup section, and you should be good. Yeah, Windows 7. Windows 7 is my favorite Windows. I don't really like Windows 8 or Windows 10. So that's actually where I tested it, and it should work. Can you upload this to WordPress? What do you mean editable sites with only HTML? So technically, no, you couldn't upload it to WordPress. That's not something you would want to do with this. Commander Root, welcome to the chat. So yeah, WordPress is a different system. Remake will let you kind of rebuild something similar to WordPress. So WordPress is a content management system. Remake is kind of a higher level language that will let you build a content management system for yourself very easily. Um, yeah. So you can't upload it. Well, yeah. I did. Yeah, I just had a couple of complicated things there, but um, basically it's much simpler than almost anything else you could use, and it works with these data attributes, um, and it defines all the logic on your page, which is these very simple attributes, and then you can store and save data. You used to use Squarespace, now you switch to WordPress. Okay, yeah, WordPress is a little bit, I think, more complicated than Squarespace, but it's pretty flexible. So yeah, I like WordPress too. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to work with sometimes. You might want to try like WordPress with Elementor. It's a it's like a plugin that will help you build out the site pretty quickly. But yeah, it can be, WordPress is a lot more flexible though. Yeah, in WordPress, if you log into the CMS is not a CMS. Uh, so Remake, yeah, it's not. It lets you build CMSs if you want, but it's higher level than a CMS. So you could build a CMS, but you could also build like a game, or you could build like a to-do list. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. It's hard. It's a little hard to explain, I guess. Not a great thing to have for a product, but yeah, it's a tiny bit hard to explain. Okay, so we've got these two things and 2/5. So I want this image to be smaller. So let's open up Sketch. Yeah, I coded Remake. Yeah, I was working on a project called uh, Request Creative. It's requestcreative.com. And I built Remake while I was building that, and it was so fun and easy to work with that I decided to share it with everyone by making it an open source framework. And that was a decision I made about a year ago, and it's been a long, super fun journey since then. um, uh, I'd say I'm like a little smart, but it's mostly just persistence. I started out 10 years ago. Yeah, I started out 10 years ago. I could barely code too. But yeah, it's just like slowly, very slowly learning different things. Being on a team really helps. Like if you have someone who you're kind of obligated to or learning from, it can really help. Yeah, it's like a different language at first, but it's a lot. It's it depends. I think if you get someone to kind of help you along, it will feel a lot simpler really quickly. Am I what? What is stubborn? uh, oh, stubborn. In order to learn code, you have to be stubborn. I don't know what that means. It might not be showing up correctly here. Okay, so let's see. I want to go into current file upload feature. Okay, upload mockup. Perfect. This is the one I want. You're just here waiting for your dinner. You wish you were more stubborn so you could get things done. What do you mean by stubborn? Okay, so I think we're just going to crop this closer. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so he's a lazy. No, that's Solvent. Um, I believe I believe she identifies as a woman. She's not a he, is what I meant. Sorry, that was like a really awkward way of saying that. But yeah, no, Solvent is a she. Um, um, yeah. Okay, so, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, Sullivan. Ice Poseidon, what do you do? Are you in school? Are you trying to learn to code? What are your hobbies? So we're going to remake site source, static, images, okay. And I believe the one we want is this one, file upload progress, which is 11 kilobytes. Oh shoot. You know what? I do want to save this here, but I think I want to make it bigger. Because this is, I just realized this is only 228 width, and I think I want to display it sometimes at like a 300 width, so it should be at least 600. Okay. So let's grab this again. 601. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to export this. Okay, file upload progress. We'll save that. Okay, and let's see how this looks. Okay, so it's looking a little bit better. It's a little bit more tightly cropped, which is nice. And that was a great idea, Sullivan, by the way. Very, very, very good idea. Okay, and let's see. You're an apprentice. You also run a dentistry website. Oh, and you clean teeth. Oh, you clean teeth. You're an apprentice for cleaning teeth, and you run a dentistry website, which you used to have on Squarespace, and now you have on WordPress. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard. I have a friend who says that dentists are some of his best clients because they make enough money to pay him to build websites. And they're very reliable because they always need a website. If you're interested, Ice Poseidon, he does WordPress development, and he's really good. I could hook you up with him, and he could kind of like take you through the basics of WordPress and like help you get set up and help you, promote your website to different places. Sullivan says, sometimes if you can't decide X options, then there's always a Y option. Well, sometimes I forget that. I definitely forget that sometimes. Who is that? Okay. Now I gotta like look up his contact details. What is his name? It's like on the tip of my tongue. Oh man, what is his name? Okay, let's see. We're gonna search for. I remember I talked with him about an API and my brother-in-law. So I'm gonna search that. Winston. His name is Winston. And I actually feel super embarrassed that I forgot his name because I like have meetings with him regularly. I'm a forgetful person. It's not his fault at all. But he's at winstonhofer.com. Winston Cloffer.com. So this is him, and you can find his website here, and he's really good, and he's like a friendly guy too. Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, cool. So you got to market your website in your country. Yeah, I think he'd be pretty good at it. He runs a lot of different websites. He works with dentists a lot. Which country are you in? Just curious. Okay, so now we've got this image here. Remake takes care of uploading the file to a user directory. Yeah, now we can put this as number 2, which we weren't able to do before. Okay, showing the files upload progress, sending the files path back to you. You just have to do one step. You're from Germany. Germany. That's really funny. Cool. Yeah, I think he'd be pretty good at that. Yeah. He focuses a lot on like search engine optimization. So like and like you showing up in like local results. So he's good, at that with anywhere in the world, I think. So you should be good. Okay, you just have to do one step. Tell Remake, I didn't know that, Salvin. You're from Germany originally. That's cool. Tell Remake where to insert the file after it's done uploading. We'll say 2 steps. 2 steps. 1, create the file input element, and 2, tell Remake where to insert the file after it's done uploading. And I think we should have a little celebration here. So we'll say, that's it. And then we'll have a little, I really like this party guy, but I think he's not available widely yet. So we'll use this. That's it. Okay, and we're also going to have a spacer here. Div class spacer 8. And I think actually we want it to be 16. 8 is probably better. And yes, I'm using spacer elements in my markdown, which is a little funny. Okay, cool. How file uploading works. Okay, so there's a small issue here. The distance between this OL and that code block is too small. But the distance between here and here is pretty big. So what's going on there? Margin bottom 1.5. What? I changed that. Should be margin bottom. Oh, that's the thing that reverted. Okay. So the P, okay, margin bottom. That's the thing that reverted when I was changing the style, the CSS in the distribution folder. So it just got overwritten the next time the style got edited. Silly me. Okay, so now this is pretty close together. Let's see, we've got just one EM at the bottom. And then here, I think we've just got margin top. What do we got for margin bottom? 18. So it's even more here, but for some reason it feels like not enough. This feels fine, but here feels a little bit too close. So what I'm going to do is search for UL. Okay, this is the only one we have. Perfect. And then we're gonna do something a little fancy. So we're gonna go into pre, and let's see what we have here. Pre. Okay, so these are all of them. This is where we kind of make sure the code styles are good. And we're gonna say, if we have a paragraph tag that's followed by a pre, then we're gonna make the pre have a margin top of 1.5 rem. And that didn't work. So let's see what's happening. So back on web. Oh no. Oh, network Wi-Fi is failing me more. Oh, that stinks. It's too bad you don't have two computers, like one that could be off the VPN. Like you don't have like an iPad or something. Or wait, can't you just use your phone and connect your phone to your Wi-Fi? That's weird. Because the VPN, isn't that just installed on your computer? Okay, so we're going to see margin. So this style isn't even coming through. What is up with that? The Wi-Fi is a little unreliable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of hard too because so many people... Oh, shoot. I did a paragraph plus code. So yeah, that's going to affect this. But it didn't even affect this. Yeah, I think the internet in general is kind of under a lot of strain right now because of how many people are working from home. Okay, so the margin top is getting overwritten by something else. So by here. So we just need to put this after this code. Okay. Well, still not working. Oh, it's because we're using a better selector here. Okay, so we'll do this. So we'll copy this and repeat it, and then put this in. Okay, there we go. So now we've got the 1.5, but we don't actually want it on paragraph tags. We want it on UL plus OL. So we'll do the UL there, and then we'll do the OL. This would be so much simpler in SAS, but that's okay. Okay, so now if we scroll down, boom, now we've got a little bit more space there. Feels better. So with a minimal amount of code, you get file uploading. Okay, so we'll say, okay, let's read through this again. How file uploading works. And let's actually see, yeah, I use regular titling. Like I'm not like capitalizing every word or whatever. These titles. Okay, so how file uploading works. With a minimal amount of code, you get file uploading, a progress bar notification, the file is inserted into the page, and then I've been doing this lately, where I say comma and no, I don't like it. Okay. The file is inserted into the page. The files the file path is saved to the database. Oh, maybe. A little bit. Yeah, I'm dropping 15%. And my wife is also live streaming, I think, because I'm wired. Yeah, you can see my Wi-Fi's off here. But yeah, I'm wired in. But yeah, I'm dropping like 15%. And this is turning red, which, yeah, I am having some wonky net issues, you're right. Jeez. I don't know, there's nothing I can really do about that. My wife is live streaming too because she has to teach classes. Yeah. And I don't think I can really like downgrade my stream anymore because it's already a pretty low quality. I might just have to like try to upgrade my internet, but I don't even know if that will work right now because I think so many people are dealing with, internet issues right now just because of the whole stay inside all the time thing. But yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was trying to figure out if there's any way for me to fix my internet. Apparently, we're on the highest tier internet service that we can get right now. So there's nothing I can really do to fix it right now. I'll try to research it more though, because this is becoming a problem. Okay. It might also be that I'm streaming from a Mac, which I think is significantly worse at streaming, just in general. Okay, so I'm going to stream for about 30 more minutes, and I'm going to head out. Yeah, it's true. It's very squeaky. Okay, so with a minimal amount of code, you get file uploading, progress bar notification. The file is inserted into the page. The file path. Why don't we just say like all your data is saved. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. How this code works. When a user clicks on the input element, they choose a file to upload. Remake automatically shows the progress of the file upload. Remake returns the path of the uploaded file back to your front end. Remake inserts the uploaded file's path into the closest data O key star or data L key star attribute that matches the name attribute on the input element. Remake, let's say, will insert the uploaded file, the path of the uploaded file into the closest data O key or data L key attribute. As long as it matches the name attribute that's on the input element. Okay. I don't know, that's a bit long-winded. Miracle insert the path of the uploaded file into the closest data O key. You know what I'm going to actually do too is, let's open up our style CSS again. And I think we want code. Let's see, code. Are these code too? This is pre-code. Okay. So if I go to code, okay, and then we got pre-code. Okay, so we're going to say white space normal. I think, well, let's make sure that's accurate for how it already is. White space pre, okay. So we definitely don't want white space normal. Okay. And then let's just do code up here is going to be white space no rep. So that, that's weird. So I'd expect this to be a no wrap situation. White space, oh, I did it wrong. Oh, it's one word. Okay. Okay, great. So now it won't wrap. So now it's not as confusing. Remake will insert the path of the uploaded file into the closest data O key or data L key attribute as long as it matches the name attribute. So Yeah, I mean, I guess. Whatever. We'll just leave it. It's just, it has to be dash cased. It's like converted from camel case to dash case. But that's okay. We'll just assume people will be able to figure that out on their own, I guess. If the file can be displayed on the page, for example as an image or video, then it'll be displayed immediately. That's all there is to file uploads in Remake. So maybe we'll say, yeah, actually, I kind of like that. And then let's do like a little rainbow, because why not, right? Okay, cool. So I like this page a lot better now. It's one of the better documentation pages now. Let's go here. We're gonna say like improved the file upload docs, commit and push. So now it's going to be live. And now we just want to come up with like an image for this page. But first we need to make sure we can insert that image into the parent template. So we're going to look up 11D slots, I think. Okay, let's look up this. Different page slot. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Of course you can. You just have to define shortcodes to wrap each content block and use these shortcodes in your Markdown files. JS file for shortcodes as a module. Simple includes. Oh, jeez. So I'm using, what am I using? I think I'm using handlebars. Oh, you like you like nunchucks. I'm using handlebars though. Does not process front matter. Shortcodes. Read more about shortcodes. It can be extended with shortcodes for easy reusable content. Impartial to it because it looks like Jinja templates, and you were a very heavy Django user before. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I was traumatized by a bunch of templating languages, to be honest. I think that's why I like handlebars, because it's just so simple. But yeah. Nunchucks looks great too. I think, isn't Nunchucks? Nunchucks is the one that, actually I think I started with Nunchucks. I think that's what Remake used at first. That's the Mozilla one, I think? Yeah, I think that Remake used that for a while, but it wasn't as popular as handlebars, so I decided to switch. Yeah. Yeah, no, I really liked nunchucks. I researched nunchucks for a while, and I was like, oh wow, this is obviously the best one. But then people were like, what is this syntax? I don't get it. Why don't you just use handlebars? It's so much more popular. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'll switch to handlebars. And it is a ton more popular, which is weird, because nunchuck seems better. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly how to do this. Kind of feels like it might be annoying. So what I want is the ability to, I want to be able to like add something to this page as HTML. So like I want to be like, add this to the layout. Under the name, I don't know, like head or something, right? And then I'm going to be able to point to something else, and let's see what that will look like. So I forget what it's called, like social card image. Okay. Actually, this looked good. Social media cheat sheet. Okay, so man, what are they called? Twitter card validator. Okay. Wow, this is so bad. Okay. Getting started with card. Okay, so it's going to be something like this. And then we're going to be able to put in like an image, I believe. So we'll be able to, let's see, summary, description, image. So we'll be able to put something like this in. And then it's going to display this image when we share this link, because this would have been added to the layout. And then in the layout, we're going to be able to say, where's the layout? So in the layout, we're going to have like some head thing here, right? So it's going to be like head or whatever, and then that's where it's going to insert it. So we have this kind of with title. So I wonder if I can just say like hello 1 2 3, and maybe that'll work. But actually that's not going to give me multiple lines. But let's just try it. So if we do that and then we pass that in as hello, then what's going to happen? Then we get 1 2 3. Okay, so it does work. And what if I do like this? So what if I do like this, and then we do hello at the top of the page. Okay. Nice. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so now what if I do some HTML? So we're going to have 2 of them. Okay, and then we get just a regular HTML. So what if, sorry, it's like escaped. So now what if we do triple braces? I think we should get it. Inside body, inside this. Boom, we get it. Okay, so that's awesome. So now we just need to, and yeah, on other pages it's not going to trip up, right? Yep, okay, cool. Great, so that was pretty simple. So now, social card image cheat sheet. I just want the easiest possible way, please, to just do this. Oh man, what is, like, generate social card links. Okay. Create clickable, create link. That's not real. Oh man, why isn't this easier? No. Okay, so ay. Okay, social media, I don't know. Maybe this will work. I don't know. It's not really doing it for me. Why isn't there like a super simple way to do this? Okay, generate open graph tags. Sure. Open graph generator. Title, site name, site URL, image URL. Description. Okay, that looks pretty good. Mega tags. General website. Okay, generate. Okay. Website. Open graph. Okay, so we're gonna have page title, and that's gonna be. Oh, I don't have a title for this page. What is CRUD? Okay. Okay, cool. So let's go down to file uploads, and we're going to just undo that. Okay, so we're going to put this into here, and we're going to say like OG. Let's just put OG. We need triple braces. Okay, and then file uploads, we're going to have OG. And then let's generate this. So file uploads. File uploads. Let's say like file uploads in Remake. Page description. Upload files instantly with a few lines of HTML using Remake. Upload files instantly with a few lines of HTML using Remake. Okay. Site image. So now we got to create the image. Let's open up this uploading mockup. And I believe we're just going to have like this, but then with like a little bit of code. So I believe we're going to probably use this. Let's see how that looks. And we want this to be mono. Space mono is fine. I'll make it smaller, so like 48 pixels. I do not like space mono. These are like the ugliest little quotation marks I've ever seen. Okay, let's search mono again. I mean, they're kind of cute, don't get me wrong, but they're a little weird. Roboto mono's always good. Input mono. I think Roboto is pretty safe. What do we use on the website? Let's see what we use. So font, family, console us. I guess we don't have it. What's the next one? Monaco? What? Use Monaco for a... Is that a... Oh, I guess it is. It's a monospace. And, okay, we're gonna just go with Roboto, because it's safe. And we'll just do medium. Okay. So, I think, let's see. We'll put this like above, I think. And I guess we'll manually syntax highlight it. And we're going to wrap it also in a box. So let's grab this color so it matches our website. Okay, cool. And then we'll make the default color white, but we're not going to leave it like that because we're going to have this pink. As the input. The data I is going to be the green, and then the last one we're going to have to do is the yellow. So this is going to be all the inputs. Bum, bum, bum. And now we've got the yellow. And that's it. And now we'll have our social share image. Oops. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's make sure there's enough spacing here. 20 looks good on that side, 20 for that side. We'll give this rounded corners. That looks good. Group that. And let's make it like 60 from the top, 64. 72. Okay, and let's move this in and down. Group it, center it, like that. Okay, cool. So we've got, it's kind of cool. It's not amazing. I guess we can make this a little bit smaller. Go down to like 82. Let's see. So this is going to look kind of like that. Like if you see that on a website, it's going to look kind of like that size. That's not so bad. I actually think making the code bigger makes sense. Nice. Okay, so let's do that. We'll ungroup this. We'll rotate this a little bit more so that we can put it kind of on the same level. Okay. Put it a little bit lower. Okay. And like that. Okay, so you share this, it looks like that. That's not so bad. It's really not so bad. Okay, so, oh shoot. Okay, we're going to copy this and then undo all of our changes. Because I want to keep this original image. Okay, and then we've got the copy. Okay, cool. So this is the social, the like OG uploading mockup. Okay, and then we're going to export this. And we'll export it to our downloads folder. And then I guess I'll just go grab it from the downloads folder. I don't know why I saved it to the downloads folder. Okay, so we'll go into here, site source, static. And we're just going to make a separate folder for OG. That stands for Open Graph. Okay. So now let's go to the site. Let's go to, I believe it's going to be /static /OG / the name of this file. Okay. Great. So we were right about that. Now let's just use the real URL that's going to be at instead of localhost. Okay, great. So now we've got the real URL. We can pump that into here. Site image. Wait. General information about your site. Ugh. Awful. This is awful. Okay, so this is the preview image. We want that to be. The site image, however, so we do have a site image. Yeah, this isn't going to be that hard to get. We'll just go, so it's already in our Remake website directory. We just got to go into source. I believe it's in images, Open Graph. Do we want main or do we want the Twitter one? So we got Open Graph. Oh, Twitter gets a different one. Because Twitter is weird. Okay, sure. So for the site image, I guess we'll just use the Twitter one because the Twitter one will work for the larger version too. And let's just paste that here and we'll just say like OG site. Okay. So now we got this one and now we got this one. Site. Okay, cool. URL. Wait, what? Why do I need... I guess I need the URL. Whatever. We'll just... I don't... Like, shouldn't it know? Whatever. Okay, site... Wait, site name again? Page title. Oh, site name. Site name. So remake framework docs. Documentation. Okay, video, we're not going to have a video or an app ID for Twitter. We'll have at Panphora. Oh, okay. We'll have at remake the web, at Panphora, preview image. Okay, so let's look at the difference between these two. So the Twitter one needs to be a little bit wider and smaller. Okay, so let's look up like ideal. No, let's not. I've already done that. Let's just get the sizes from this. So we're going to drag these into here just to get their sizes. So this one, actually, you know what? Let's just create artboards from these and then just delete these images. And then we're just going to drag this into these artboards. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, great, perfect, genius. Okay. Okay, so we're going to say OG uploading mockup for this one. Uploading mockup. And we'll say OG main. Okay, and then this one is going to be OG Twitter. And I guess this one can be a little bit more spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a little bit more. We don't want to go like too crazy with it. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay. Great. So let's export it with the background color. And we're going to just go into GitHub, go into Remake, site source, static, OG, and we will save it right there. Same thing for this one. Okay, this is like way too much work for what it actually allows us to do. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So we're going to delete this one. So OG uploading mockup, we need to put main or Twitter ahead of it. OG uploading mockup. Okay, so we have main, and let's just confirm that this is still the right URL. It is. Great. That's awesome. Mega tags? Meta tags, do you mean? Meta tags are, do you know, I think you know, well, I'll just tell you. So meta tags, the site, so meta tags are like in the head section of a website, and they describe like the content of the website. So it'll say like what language it's in. It'll tell you like how to parse it, whether it's like UTF-8 or UTF 16 or whatever. It'll have like the page title in there, and then it also, like, this is kind of new in the past like several years. It has these things called open graph attributes, and I haven't really used them, but they're actually super useful because they let you control how your website appears on social media websites, so you can make it look pretty nice. So I'll show you an example. I'll show you this example. So we got site source. Okay, so we're gonna put in our open graph attributes, and these are for everything. Okay. Let's capitalize this. Uppercase. Okay. And let's lowercase. Let's not uppercase this. Okay, so we got char set, I think. We already have that up there though. So we don't need that. Okay. Then we got search engine. Okay. So I think we want to add this to this. And instead of OG, let's call it meta. Okay, so meta. Okay. So what is the difference between this one? So this is the site image. Item prop. Weird. This is Twitter. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about this. This is for Google, I guess. I don't know. I really just want to have the Open Graph images here. I don't really care about this. And I feel like it's going to be confusing. Well, let's just add it to the index. So we have, an index, and then we can just put our meta here. And then we'll put a description here. Remake lets you build interactive. Remake is a framework that lets you build interactive websites with only HTML. The stream says, bless you, Jenny. That was very, very nice of you, because I forgot to. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll put these in here too. Image. I don't know. We'll just throw this in there too. I don't know why it needs that as well, but that's okay. Content. Oh, whatever. This is so confusing. They could, there should be a service that makes this 1,000 times easier. Okay, then we're gonna grab all of this. Oh wait, we got the site name. Okay, so I guess, yeah, we'll just leave it. Whatever. Okay, so we'll take all of that and we're gonna just put that in here. So we got Twitter card, creator, image, site name. Okay, maybe that's fine. Then we'll delete this. And then, I don't even know. I don't even know. That should be so much easier. But I think a CMS, a good CMS would have this. Oh, you were asking what is megatags. Megatags lets you generate Open Graph meta tags. I just searched for it online and came across it. Okay, so I guess let's see if that worked. So we should have some Open Graph stuff up here. Did I include? Oh, I included the. Okay, so let's try. Let's look in here. Okay, so Twitter card. Do we have the description? We have the description. Always good to have an overall explanation for newcomers. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. Okay, so that, I think this works. I think though that we can move these. I think we'll move them out into here. Okay. Mostly what OG tags. Okay. Okay. OG meta tags. Okay, cool. So now, I don't know, maybe this will work. I have no idea. I have to go soon, but we're gonna test this first. So let's deploy it, like, I don't know, like whatever, right? Hope it works. What did we edit? Oh, we edited every page because we edited the layout. Okay, so file uploads. That looks good. Okay, so added OG tags and images. And let's say open graph. Okay, nice. We'll push that out. And we'll wait a few seconds and it should be live, and then we can test it out using the card validator. Facebook open graph debugger. Okay. I wish there was something that just made this simple. I really do. Okay, cool. So let's test this out. Well, actually, wait. First, let's see if it came through. So, no, we don't even have it yet. Okay, there we go. We got it. Preview card. File uploads in Remake. So this is the small version. This is the small preview. Twitter large, whoops, large summary card. Okay. Display. The image dimensions must conform at least to the minimum width of the minimum height. We have that. The page cannot reference any image. Probably not. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Using Remake. Okay, good catch. Twitter summary large image. Yeah. Okay, summary card, sample code, greater description, Twitter image. Oh, yeah. Well, okay, let's try deleting this, I guess. And let's do like version equals 1. Sure. Okay, let's commit this. Open graphics, maybe. We'll commit that. I'm not sure if this is right. Large images. Okay, so let's search for Twitter image source versus image. Summary card. Sample code. Okay, so I think this is right. Let's see if we got it. So it should just be image now. And we got the V1. Okay, let's test this again. God. Oh, man. Summary tag. Okay. Card. Oh, summary large image. Twitter card. So we want Twitter card to be summary large image. Wow, why do they make this so hard? Like, seriously, I feel like this could be so much easier with just like a nice little interface. Why does no one have like a nice little interface for this? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop complaining. Okay. And we're just gonna commit our code. I really gotta go really soon, but hopefully get this done. No, I won't do it. It does sound like a really good, probably somewhat easy project. Like it's probably just like a few days of research, but now I've got a lot going on right now. Okay, so let's try again. Huh. Maybe it didn't update yet. So like if you search for like open graph card generator, you'll get like a bunch of pretty useful tools. But like it's really not clear exactly what they're doing. Or like if they're following best practices, and there's no real, I don't know, like preview of what's gonna show up or anything, you know? And like they're pretty bad too. Like this one you have to like choose multiple choice. It's like I just want one where I can choose the and this one's full of ads. But like I can just choose the article title, the article image, and make it display large. Like I don't need anything else. I just need to generate a few. This one looks like it might be decent, but like it's so full of ads. And there's no like I just want like 3 options at the top. Like I want an article, I want a whatever. This one's pretty good. This is the one I used. But it's a little too complicated. Like I just want a way to ensure that that this is going to show up like this. Like that's all I want. Like I don't really want anything else. All I want is like this image is going to display like this, and then this description is going to be nice. Twitter description. Huh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, and I think there's like a real opportunity here to make something really pretty sweet. Um, like the way I'd imagine it is like you'd try to show what it would look like on Facebook and on Twitter, and it wouldn't have to be exact, right? And you could tell them to like confirm it on Facebook, using their debuggers. Um, but I do use the OG image. I do use OG image. What? Huh. What does this mean? Yeah, I think, well, I just want like this preview. I don't think they'll let you generate this preview on your own, but maybe. But even if you could just, like, all you have to do is like get the size of this image and like the format of this text, and then just like have typing it in fill it out, and have uploading the image fill it out. And then